Hi, I'm Sophie Graham and I am going to speak through my train of thoughts for the Ungaro Woman Spring Summer collection of 2016. My Ungaro Woman is a very beautiful girl. She is your typical 50s housewife, always busy but still always looking so perfect. Never a hair out of place, never a mark on her pastel coloured dress, never a negative attitude, never frowning, always so friendly, smiling and to what everybody thought very happy. Unfortunately, behind closed doors, she was totally battered and bruised and sexually, mentally, physically abused. And she thought she was alone about this until she reached 1960, where she realised that there's so many people in her position and she could get out. She got divorced from that horrendous marriage and she got herself addicted to sex, drugs, rock and roll, anything that didn't remind her of her past and previous life. Her being the Ungaro woman, I would describe her as very courageous, very determined, strong, confident woman with a lot of passion, a lot of elegance and never too worried about others' opinions. I created this look to portray a very French feel. After looking more and more at the Arc de Triomphe, I was very inspired to use the arch silhouette as the kind of main feature. I was going to use a kind of obvious Buffon look, but I thought I would rather be a little bit more outside the box and just use the head shape as the arc is where I got the inspiration from, and then use the rest of the length as inspiration from the spiral staircases inside, and just to give it the more kind of contrast that Ungaro likes. Products wise, I use Kevin Murphy shampoos and styling products. I started off with Smooth Again for the fringe, root and down to cheekbone level. Smooth Again is a frizz-free treatment, so I just wanted to keep that arc shape looking really nice and sleek. For the mid-lengths to ends, I sprayed in some Hair Resort, which is a kind of a nice beach texture spray, nothing too gritty, so you could still get a nice curl from the bottom of it. I dried the mid-lengths and ends with a diffuser and then went through with different size curling irons. Once that was all set in place, I teased just from the ends up to keep this edge at the bottom looking quite nice and crisp. I then finished off with Texture Master and a session spray from Kevin Murphy as well. For the woman at home, to create this look on herself, I think it would be a really nice one actually. Something quite similar to the Big Bouncy Blow Dry, just without the root volume, so you could still keep it really nice and smooth. I would also still use different size curling irons at the bottom to get your quite crisp curls in. Once they've all set, rather than me teasing up the way, the woman at home would brush down the way to create still a lot of volume at the bottom but a lot softer and a lot more kind of street style than the look I created.